This is at like 8 a.m. in the morning. I just woke up in Chicago, but I have this idea of micro-infinities that I want to talk about. So I've been thinking a lot about the concept of infinity. It's like part of fractals. And I've been thinking of infinity on two scales, which fractal gridding goes into. You have macro infinities, right, which are like 1 to infinity, right? You can go 1, 2, and you just keep on going up, up, up into powerful, and you just keep on going up. And then the concept of micro infinities, which between the numbers 3 to 4, you actually have an infinite amount of numbers within that finite space, right? So you have 3.0, you have 3.01, you have 3.001, you have 3.141492653592792238462643382795829, right? You have you have 3.9999999, right? You have 3.99 with 2 bars over the 9, or I guess 3.9 with 1 bar over it. But anywho, the point is, between these two numbers, which are well defined, you have an infinite amount of numbers in between them. And that is the concept kind of micro infinity, right? It's kind of like with fractal gridding, how you have you can have like a level 1 grid, but then one cell of that level 1 grid can go on forever and ever and ever and ever and ever. That's micro infinity, right? Versus macro infinity, where you keep on building up. And so I've been thinking of that concept a lot in life, because my beautiful parents are older and wiser, but sometimes I think way too far in the future. And as time goes on, right, as humans, we go from 1 to infinity, right? I think that sometimes, especially in the US, we can think of time as like linear, but as life goes on, entropy increases, right? And so that's very difficult to grapple with. But at the same time, right, every single day, there are these micro infinities we can think of. And I think sometimes for me, it's nice to focus on those. Like, I think, wow, this day has infinite possibilities. That's micro infinity. I think of consciousness as one of those like prime examples of micro infinity. And I think, I don't know, it's Buddhism or Zen Buddhism, where it has like this concentration on the present. Like, the present is this moment of micro infinity contained between, like, I don't know whether saying 2 finite numbers is the right word, but contained within like 2, like a set period, which is paradoxical, which is very Zen or very Buddhist. But I think that's really interesting. So that being said, I feel like when I embrace the micro infinities in life, I'm often thinking, how can I make the most of the infinite possibilities that this day can offer? How can I make the most of the infinite possibilities that this life, the dash between when you were born and when you will transcend your experiences as a human on the earth, what is that dash is a micro infinity in a way. And so I've been thinking a lot about that lately. I'm curious what thoughts other people have about that, but I think that it's just so important to do sometimes. And the bounds of that micro infinity can differ, but it's nonetheless a micro infinity. And I think one of the coolest things about fractal gridding is that kind of at a philosophical level, you can explore that. So, yeah.